Hello, everyone. Oh, look at this. I'm playing some President. This is a card game I have been super addicted to in the last week, and so I thought, hey, why not throw it on the channel? Here's the fun part. I don't necessarily understand how all the rules work. I kind of do, and part of the problem is that uh, uh, there's like different rules that you can make, and of course, uh, Board Game Arena has all of those, and so like sometimes like sometimes games work one way and sometimes they work another, and it's just wild. The biggest thing is you want to be the first one to go out. That's the main thing. So I will try to. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'll pass that. Yes. So, in this one, so the goal of the game is to go out, and you go out by trying to obviously it goes 3 all the way up to 2. 2 is the 2 is the highest. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. And because 2s are the highest in this, I believe unskippable 2-3 means I automatically win the trick. What I wanted to do that because I want to play these 3 10s, because it is less likely that my opponents have something of 3 and then I can lead out. I want to lead out with something low, because obviously you can only go the same or higher. So when it's single card, it's pretty easy. Like, okay, I'll just play something higher. If someone were to play the same, like what happened there, that person played a 7, this person played a 7, then well, I cannot play anything, so I'm going to pass. Then it skips this player. And then after the first round, is kind of unique, but after that, the other rounds are where the term president comes from. So I will explain those when that happens. In this version as well, playing 1 or more 8s automatically ends the trick, and so you can use that to your advantage. So it looks like this person's going out first. Okay, I would like to play this jack, is what I would like to do. Oh. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. I would like to play the card, so. Okay, well, I have to pass. Yeah, this is not great. I have too much low stuff. And so what I should have done is maybe save those 3 10s for later. But so be it. 2020 hindsight. So as you can see, this is where saving the 8, because now you get an 8 clear. So we're going to be on the back foot a little bit. So one of the things with President is you can kind of be a little bit on the back foot. Depending on if you are the 3rd and 4th to go out, and I'll show you how that works. However, alrighty, so I'm happily going to play this 6. I would really like to be the 3rd person, but I'm a little bit concerned, yeah. So here's the issue now, is 1, I didn't get any points, and now the king here gives me 2 cards and takes 2 cards, essentially gives me bad cards and takes my 2 best cards. And then you've got the president here, maybe this president, I don't know, they trade 1 card. So hence the, people in power are, doing things to screw over the beggars. So, a cultural kind of thing. However, there's different things we can do here now. So like, for example, I want to try to knock this person out. So essentially it becomes more difficult when you lose the rounds to win, because you have worse cards. However, you can still kind of the how you are able to manipulate it. Boo! I don't like you skip my turn. Is that there's quite a lot you can do to kind of make a comeback. One of them is revolution, And so if you have 4 of something, so like 4 10s, 4 8s, 4 whatever, it completely flip flops the order of everything. So the high cards become low cards and the low cards become high cards. So ergo, your people who have all the low cards, aka me, all of a sudden have all the high cards. Again, kind of flavor of it all. Do I have a triple? No, I don't. Lovely. So this is one of the fun things is a lot of times, these people are giving 3s and 4s. Well, you can get like a revolution because you gave someone a bunch of 3s and 4s. All right, so let's go with a 9 here. So now we are setting ourselves up pretty well, because the other thing you can do is, so like, once these people get down to like not a whole lot of cards, I have all these pairs. I've got something that can immediately end the hand. Like, I've got quite a lot going on. So like this tells me, yeah, so I'm loving playing a pair of 10s here. Okay, well, I have to pass. So, as per usual, like, it's easy for this person to go out. It's easy for the person who is already the king to still be the king. So, like, this may seem weird, but I'm going to pass. Now, this may not be the correct thing, but, yeah, see, so that's unfortunate. But it just is what I'm hoping for is that, like, this person gets stuck on one card and I can kind of swoop in and play a bunch of, so, like, this is great. So, like, now I can play the selected here. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I will do that. So, I moved up a spot. So that's, that's definitely not nothing, because now I only lose 1 card rather than 2 cards. So I'm going to lose this 2, but see, gaining a 5 is not the worst thing in the world. So this is not a horrendous hand. So yes to this. It might have been great to play the 3 to skip this person's turn, but I really like having triples because I can get rid of a lot of cards, and there's a lesser chance that somebody has other things that can, go on top of that. Great. And I'm going to pass. Yeah, see, I probably would have saved that 3 if I was this person. Now, granted, this person could have, tons of other stuff, but that is perfectly laid out for him. So, okay, I'm pretty happy to do this. And then I'm really happy to play this, because it is less likely that this guy has triples anymore. Now, my other opponents may, but I don't necessarily care about them. What would be absolutely delightful here is if this person did not have any more triples, and I could play my 666s. See, that's a little disappointing. Dang. Well, it may not have mattered. Okay, interesting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play the ace here. So yeah, now the trick is going to be, if I can get it to where I lead, I'm feeling great. Pair of queens would be the worst thing here. Yeah, see, this is great. I want this. So now I want this guy to skip. I don't think he is going to. Oh, he is. Oh! And then here's the other good thing here of this downfall is immediately when this person, when the king gets knocked out, they automatically get 4th place. So now I will be the first player. I will have the best cards, so to speak. But you can kind of see how, just because you are, I think what separates the good players from the bad players here, sometimes there's not anything you can do, as with any card game. It's luck of the draw. Sometimes it happens. However, if you can kind of play your cards correctly and be able to, you can kind of manipulate things, it can work in your favor. So, like, for example here, I don't want to give these 2 4s away because I like having a pair of 4s. So I would rather give away the 3 and the 7. But then, look, I get all 4 twos. Now, here's the key, is I have to be careful with this. Because what I don't want to do is do a revolution when I have all these high cards. But I can probably do this revolution to my advantage. Or I just have a bunch of 2s. All of these 2s are enders. And so I can use that to my advantage. So that's a smart play by this person. You want to skip me is really the thing. Having the 8 ender there, that was an early 8 ender, and that's interesting. So yeah, more than likely that's another early 8 ender. Wow. More than likely we're going to break up these 2s because it doesn't benefit us to do a revolution. So yeah, I'm going to do this. What benefits us is taking control of this board. And so, like, for example, right now, 100%, I'm just going to go ahead and take control of this board because I want to get this pair of 4s out. Now, I don't necessarily want to play my 2s now. I'd rather save them for and that's the key here is I don't have to play these 2s. I would like to save them for more singles here. Because again, if I get knocked off of my crown here, that's a problem. So, yeah. Cowboys having 3 cards, yeah, that's not good for us. Alrighty, so I need to take control of this situation. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't know what this card is. And so I need to keep playing high cards to try to not get knocked out. Yeah, that's what I needed to not happen. However, the advantage here is if this guy plays, yeah, so that's wonderful, fine. I mean, not wonderful and fine, but I know that this person doesn't have that. Same thing. Why in the world would you do that? I mean, it is a good thing to knock off the president, but my goodness. I wouldn't have won anyway. Well, actually, I would have, because I would have been able to play the 10. That wouldn't have done it, and then I would have been able to 8 clear and then play the 9. Bummer. No worries. We fought from the bottom once. Can do it again. The biggest problem is that we're running out of time here, especially because Cowboys is going to get some points here. So yeah, Cowboys played it very well in that, kind of getting second is the big thing. All right, this is actually not the worst hand in the world. And this is where I like the balance of this game where, you can have bad hands as the king and the president, and you can have really good hands. Like this has the potential to be a super good hand. So I'm just gonna roll this out here. Oh, yes. Let's keep it going, my friends. Wow. I mean, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to hope that I can get the singles. There's an argument for saving it, but I don't think I have good enough cards that I would ever lead out again. So I think it's more than likely that my opponents would need to get rid of a bunch of stuff, and so I'm going to be able to get rid of some of these cards. The 6 is going to be a little bit challenging to get rid of. Would like to not have been skipped 50 times here. Love that. But yeah, like we're to the point standpoint where we need Cowboys to like lose all the time. Because even if you, the biggest thing is that person just has to get, ooh, very nice. All right. So now I just need something low. Only issue is I know there's not many 4s and 5s out there because I had all of them, and I know all the 6s are gone. But still, I think with the hand, we've at least put the pressure on my opponents that they now have to think about what they're playing. What I really need is the player to my right. I need S'morefish to be leading out and then playing something small. That is the ideal situation. I mean, this is yeah. Bummer. So, I mean, that's game because that person will get 3 points. That's a bummer. Well played by this person here. But yeah, I really like this game. I think President is a super fun game. And especially, like, there's something fun about, like, trying to come from behind and, like, take the bad hand and try to win. Like, I really like that aspect of it. We're getting just very unlucky here. And I'm sure this person has more than a 5. No worries. So, like so many games on Board Game Arena, this is, one that it doesn't have so many players readily available. So I'll probably throw it up on the site every so often. But I just want to show this one off. I love card games, really just all card games. So I've just been kind of on a President run, and so I thought I'd throw it up there. So, hey, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.